Hello Aries, how you doing? Okay, let's get it. Today is the 23rd of November now. We've passed midnight and I'm excited to do this. Today is the first day of me doing this type of videos. I feel like moving this out of frame. And yeah, feels good. I thought you might appreciate, since you're the energy of initiation and activation and ignition. So let's look at how your overall energy is for the season of Sagittarius. Look like you're ready. Interesting. We got two cards. I'm going to put them back because I just want one. Okay? Thank you very much. One card for Aries this season of Sagittarius, please. And I intend for it to be in connection and resonancy with your truth, with your true self, and in the highest and best way, with ease, with grace, and with joy. So it is. Thank you. One card for Aries. Overall energy of Sagittarius season. Okay. The Hunter. You out here hunting, huh? Number 27, the Hunter. Interesting. Fascinating. I love what comes through, you know, as I watch this. It's like a whole story unravels. Okay, so I see Sagittarian energy as the energy of the fireplace that is still warm after the ignition, the spark of the fire, which is you, Aries, the height of the fire, the climax of the fire, which is Leo, and then the presence of the fire that's still hot, still present. It's like the best fire to cook on, you know, is Sagittarian energies. And I feel like you've already eaten and people are still gathering to eat, and like there's the energy is still surrounding as we're still eating, and there's still people coming and going, and you feel like you're ready to go out again and get more. It feels like you're ready to go out and get more. To provide. It feels like a providing energy. Let me look at... We'll get some more insight as we move through the different cards here. I'm using the Mary L deck. I might get the Patch Tarot, which looks like this. And then we'll finalize with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. So let's first look at what's the challenge for Aries. Okay. Immediately we got focus. And this is the Seven of Fire. I definitely want a clarifying card for that. Do I want to continue with the Mary L? Yes, that feels resonant. Okay. Can I get a clarifying card for the Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire for Aries, please? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, let's see. I'll have a look at them and we'll... Oh, whoa, okay. The whole deck is just going crazy. My babe. This is your initial. This is the Ace of Fire, the ignition energy, the initiation energy. And if you look at this, there's a being here that has so much energy, so much fireness going on that hasn't been, I want to say tempered. yet. You could say tamed, and I think that's a perspective. But this feels more about maturity. It feels more about self-awareness, and through self-awareness, self-realization, and actualization. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let me look at how many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Okay. I will honor them though. This one feels more as like an overall, so I'll use this one as well. This is 3 of water. Yeah, I think some of you let me look at the other cards first. We have the Empress. The Knight of Swords. The 8 of Earth, I believe. I'll double check in the book, but I'm very sure this is 8 of Earth, and this is in reverse. And let's see, this is the way it was. And then the 6 of Earth and King of Earth. And I'm just going to double check that I remember them correctly, because I've removed the names off of the cards. So Knight of Swords, yes. 8 of Earth. Yes. And then 6 of Earth. Yes. Amazing. Okay. Fantastic. And I'm just going to move them under here so that I can put things a little bit in perspective. Okay. Wow, this created a whole pyramid. Look at this. There we are, and the thing is back in frame. Interesting. I'm going to take that as part of the reading. There's something you want to push out, but it keeps appearing. Interesting. This resonates. I'm feeling resonancy with what I was sharing in the overall energy for Sagittarian season, which is the desire to handle something with force, with even brutality, with aggression. And I think a challenge for you this season is learning that it's not helping, it's not working in the way you think it should, you thought it would, or it has before. And what's going to help you through this season is remembering that all streams are connected, and to focus in on yourself. What you choose to focus on grows. what you give attention, you nurture, you nourish to grow. So as you decide the things that you no longer want to give your attention to because there are things you've tried to move away with force and it's not working, and so you're focusing your attention on other things, or maybe even better, focusing your attention on why they're there in the first place. And in the process of that, you might get to emotional aspects of yourself. And I like to say that there's strength in vulnerability, right? Imagine someone who has had their heart broken over and over again, and they're on their 7th try and they're still vulnerable with this person that they just met. The strength that requires for you to be able to maintain that level of vulnerability, if you can practice, or maybe you're already practicing, an awareness of the strength of that vulnerability, it's going to help you in the clearing of things that you no longer want in your life. It can be physical, it can be mental, it can be environmental even. Yeah, there's power in your focus. There really is. Especially as the Aries, because you're the ignition, you're the spark of the fire. And so the focus of your power, the power of your focus literally has the ability to ignite and start a fire. That's within you, that's part of your matrix, it's part of your being. And so, yeah, that's my best, like the power of your focus. Remember the power of your focus. I really recommend looking at the overall energy for the Sagittarian season if you'd like more insight into what I was just talking about, and how you create the world you live in, how to start from the inside out. Yeah. I feel like that's what these cards are further amplifying, that we reap what we sow. All right, so now let's look at the potential for growth with this energy. What's the potential for growth for the Aries energy? The potential growth for Aries in the season of Sagittarius. Interesting. Ooh, we got 2 of Cups, and then the 10 of Fire, and the Queen of Fire. Upside down, you turn me. You in love instinctively. Round and round, you turn me. Upside down, boy, turn me. Round around. This is, since it's upside down, it's kind of telling me trying to hold on to certain things. Hold on. And with 2 of Cups coming out after, and the 10 of Fire also wanted to show itself, and this is very much an empowered hunter. Look at this, like riding through the clouds. What kind of amazingness is this? And the whole him is on fire. The potential for growth, spiritual ascension for sure. and a deeper connection with life, with your ability to enjoy life. And with your power as well. I love it. Let's get a final card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. I love it. One card for Aries, please. For the season of Sagittarius. One card for Aries. There we go. The perfection of your life. I just heard, or I felt someone feel like bored. The perfection of your life. What is already with you? I'm going to read for you the card, the perfection of your life. I feel like telling you, wow, that opens straight up, okay, that you have everything you need. Even that you are everything you need. Which doesn't mean that we don't appreciate others and other things. I don't know if I'm going to read everything, but we'll see. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as the restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have drawn the oracle of after the storm as well, this message is amplified for you. Even if you have not chosen that card, but feel intuitively drawn to read the message for it after the healing process below, you are encouraged to do so. If you cannot believe there is anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding, creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Healing process. Imagine that you are standing at the silent center of a great cleansing storm. All aspects of your life are rained upon, blown about, and even messed up a little. How do you feel? The storm then passes, and you are left with soft sunshine and slightly soggy feet. Some parts of your life will have been washed away. Some others will be strong and stable, a bit messy perhaps, but still there nonetheless. How do you feel? Underneath your feet, you see a pattern forming in the cleansed earth as if it is rising up from the damp, slightly disturbed soil. A golden, gleaming, geometric pattern of the flower of life glows. Sense the perfection of the form. See how each flower feeds into the next in symmetry, harmony, and balance. Finish this practice by saying, I give thanks for the higher order of my life, which I trust implicitly, as it guides me. I'm sorry, maybe I should spell it. Implicitly, which I trust implicitly, as it guides me into wholeness and love. From that which appears as chaos, new order is rising. I trust this and receive the gifts of higher order in my life. Now, through grace and mercy, so be it. Relax for a moment, become aware of your feet, and in your own time, go back to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. If you are very drawn to the flower of life pattern, you may like to research it further and draw or color it into your journal as a visual meditative exercise. Alright, beautiful Aries, I hope you enjoyed this and that it served you in the highest and best way, with ease, with grace, with joy. I love you, I appreciate you, and I wish you a beautiful Sagittarian season.